Yeah, look at fucking Jalen Hurts, like when he got AJ Green. Like, holy shit. Like,
Yeah.
built up so much. Just give the man some playmakers.
TJ, I kind of want to go Tiamat start. You think that's dumb? I'm doing it. I'm going to try it. Going for Ravenous Hydra first.
A kinship grown back centuries with the strength of their pack never wavering in intensity. I am symmetry, he's rewarding penalty. The last extropian together with Lord Entropy. The realm traversed in eldritch surge.
They group up, it'll help.
Hellish concepts of self-emergence. One scientist and scholar as the other walks the fine line between emperor and father. Truly profound is their duty-bound gift of musings drowned. We are their doppelgangers in sound. E&E, blowing through your deities, known to use quintessence fuel technologies to flee the scene.
Question, are you the author or the authored? This story is the answer to a question very few offered. This is a saga, one that is potentially full of drama that redefines reality in a way that produces trauma. And as it continues, everything you thought you knew about the nature of reality will suddenly become...
I'm gonna be on these dudes' asses. I'm feeling like a tryhard tonight. He flashed. I think, was that him?
It's a conflict born of a dichotomy. As one wielding a weapon that's capable of atrocities, the other wielding a tool of defense that challenge ferocities, calculating equations at a staggering velocity. They're two bands, two roles combining the fate not foretold.
But you ain't coming in here. We will fuck you up.
Alternate realities, universes of casualties, while Eldritch pushes closer to omniversal calamity. The great collapse, and yes, perhaps they find a way to stop it. Change the optic. Failure's not an option, yo, it's catastrophic.
Yes.
Living lives so unaware if they knew battles waged on their behalf, they might just die from fear. Lovecraftian horror, whole reality's martyred. A threat that encompasses every tale of gods.
Fucked that up a little bit. Oh, I took that spear. Alright, I got one more potion.
Them to be galactic first responders. A war fought on every plane of existence with warriors that only know the path of greater resistance. But meanwhile, in their home universe, conditions only getting worse. They have to make it back before it all disperse.
Question, what is the nature of existence? Razored in the distance on different ways you can spin this. This is endless, and omni evolves. This is our premise. Explore through a story of glory, loss, and friendship. Tested over many trials.
Grab this.
Sacrifice and ambition of many styles. With structure, a glorious tale emerges. We produce these books with the music that take you furthest. Ha, Gray of Extropia. Yeah. Grand Unified Lord Legion. Majestic Comics. We are majestic.
Damn the spears, man. She's really punishing me with that. I don't know who our tank is, but he needs to step up. Or is he going AP Malphite? He is. Oh, okay. No tanks. That'll be interesting. That fucking Malphite tried to walk over that goddamn health relic. God damn it! Beer bitch is pissing me off.
Oh yeah, I can actually kill
Star
that.
surface exterior, lost in the infinite cosmos, consistent with models, distant from hydrogen-rich material energy that I wanna borrow. Classified cataclysmic. Battle crush, another scientific, quite explicit, bright and vivid, fire spitting, super luminous event, taking off in the distance. Quick, facet in a hurry.
I shouldn't have backed up. I went for an attack and I shouldn't have.
Temperature rising, unnerving, with heavy elements making up my lunch. Pressure increased due to accreted helium. Unique as I'ma only do this once. Dying desire in spite of the ire, so he's setting light to the pyre. A mind even higher can shine even brighter to finally inspire the tiny esquire. Used to see meaning as dire, the glow is to open your eyes, and even less time to admire the scene in the sky. What kind of phoenix am I? Gleaning aside, find me within a binary system where I'm keen to reside. Then making off with ingredients, much like a thief in the night. Space, rocket with haste. Red giant white dwarf locked in embrace.
Get fucked.
Telescope is locked in the duration would not be the case. Anything within its range socked in its face. Impossibly moving at escape velocity. Out at these speeds, you are not giving chase. free to surmise. Teaching comprised overbeat within rhyme only begins. Describe as the light from it reaches. As I am the nova you seek
Ooh,
to
I about
describe.
popped his ass with that. That bitch has a fucking hard on for me.
Spoilers direct from the teasers. Bias infecting your thesis. This ain't for secular reasons. No, I already rejected your Jesus. Me, never scared of critiquing. Many, they call it facetious. Traits of a scheme you in league would take the intelligent rodent its weakness. All we asking is for the masses that are stagnant to act on their own. Swear they hate kingdoms, but every 8 years put another village idiot back on the throne. Glad we alone. You see a trap star, I see a clone. This is what a primitive ape would do without nature. Just sit back and enjoy the show. The human will tempt you. Zeus, Mohammed's, and Vishnu's. Every deity to keep you safe from the reality bomb that could hit soon. For me, not an issue. Ontologically, I'll rip through all the dimensional barriers keeping Lovecrafting your horse from getting loose. Of course I'll slay. Roam the manifold with a sword all day. Know to break physical laws, often appear every 8th bar with a 4th wall break stuck. Nor y'all way. Care from the 4th type, no, not gray. As he's equipped with the foresight and the torchlight to illuminate a dark light state. Move aside. In the age we flow and you know us as unified. Muses, they get lost in the spaces we utilize.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm alive.
Faces and suicide. I'll be goddamn crazy to fall in such foolish pride. Notice how they bait us. We saw
didn't get any of those kills.
No, this ain't our planet. This isn't our bluest sky. Alien creatives, foreign to human eyes, and you're not gonna change us. Shut your trap, shut your trap, shut your trap, shut your trap. I'ma tell them shut your trap, shut your trap, shut your trap, shut your trap. You tell them shut your trap, shut your trap, shut your trap, shut your trap. We tell them shut your trap, shut your trap. Waist deep in obscene lakes where you fake sleep.
Oh, I walked right into that spear.
Leave things with a break beat. To abdicate is a weak move from a king's throne to the crate seat. They move with defeat loom. We cruise through the great sea. Here lies but an ape's tomb.
I don't have any real hard CC, so I'm gonna take that. And then I'm going to go Dusk Blade, because they don't have any tanks.
Only rhyme lords will embrace me. You'll care what
Well,
the fakes think.
let's look at this again.
Off to speak to cause a great leap. While the thought police to call a hate speech. You wanna scoff at me? The better place I seek? Okay.
Yeah, that's max health damage. I'll take the
All I
invis.
see is just bait. I'd rather
think that's
see the
gonna let me
drunk
pop
gain
combos
fleas while I
better.
lead towards the substrate. They asked me where that I stood. Must have deemed it not good. Struck to be around what the people found.
How'd they
to see
get the
if I
fucking
could.
turret that
Stop the reason
fast?
now. Wait, I don't want to feast from another plate. I would rather piece to the piece out of reach of the bleak. Never speak of the utter fate. Flow for the dreams that are unattained. Those to the meek, to the unafraid. You gonna sneak around, sheep and not speak, knowing everybody sleeping, don't wanna wake. What a waste. Move aside. In the age we flow and you know us as unified. Muses, they get lost in the spaces we utilize. Send your raging armies to faces at suicide. I'll be goddamn crazy to fall in such foolish pride. Notice how they bait us, we saw it straight through the lies. No, this ain't our planet, this isn't our bluest sky. Alien creatives, born to human eyes. And you're not gonna
What a good ult. Who ulted her?
Ah, shit.
Hey, I got a triple.
I actually fucked that up really bad. Well, I won't say I fucked it up. I'll say I got countered really hard. Right as that ulted Echo, he fucking ulted. So you don't follow him. Apparently.
You should.
I didn't. Maybe he ulted right as I came out of mine, but it worked out perfect.
All of us are spacebound. We fell from grace and taught ourselves how to fly on the way down.
I have hope, so I don't know why.
You can scream it with us, unapologetically to you, no forgiveness. For what it costs, we don't want it. We address our ignorance as stupid people flaunt it. We invest in poetry while you betray the honest. Flee the cage so you can peep the sonnet. Motion one of the celestials, trying to prove an
And
omniverse
spear.
just to disown the spectacle. There's less to know when you bedfellows with ignorance. We spit for the beyonders who listen in. This is pretend like every other work of fiction, where skill level of escape is a measure of conviction. Fishing within the ocean of the infinite, wishing I didn't have to admit to such a sentiment. Marvel the cargo we got through the embargo. Whittle deliver from Pyro, we connect in Fargo. Precision configured with large scope, mimics the dart throw, taking the first position in the yard show. Sorted defeat, recorded to beat, it's sorting the sheet. Orphan indeed, at war with the machine, often absorbing the heat that courses through the beam. All of us are spacebound. We fell from grace and taught ourselves how to fly on the way down. You can scream it with us, unapologetically GU, no forgiveness. For what it costs, we don't want it. We address our ignorance as stupid people flaunt it. We invest in poetry while you betray the honest. Yeah. Flee the cage so you can peep the sonnet. Yo. Gorilla, gross tactics, loaded up, dealing out death to both factions. You know what's up, they cook the dough from Coke Classic. You ain't worth the dirt off they shoe or roach ashes. Manila vanilla, blow massive. Cigarillos packed with the Chiba and thrown hashing. You know it's great, he done escaped each known rapture. A violator of spatial entropy grown backwards.
Oh God, she punished me for that. Hard too.
Before I fit in a sword to the core, I say fuck assimilation, declare war with the Borg. Dismissed like we all the same, but they can never restrain this free state dialogue exchange. Over here, you speak to and know your peers, so revered, we created an intellectual cheers. All of us are spacebound, we fell from grace and taught ourselves how to fly on the way down. You can scream it with us, unapologetically GU, no forgiveness.
Oh God, that was so well played.
Oh no, fucking missed it.
Okay, I think we win that.
I was like, oh.
Oh, maybe not.
Shoot into space at a ludicrous pace.
Yeah, just probably back off that. They'll fuck you up.
My bad, I fucked it up so bad. I was like, oh shit.
The only true exercise in patience. Mind sedated for your protection. Scores of weapons, strategizing, less consuming, more investment. Fewer enemies, vibes of lucidity. Forwarded 5 times and slide through the city scheme. Big spaces switch places, lyrics make way for the vividest sensations. I figured if given the distance of 6 paces, my schemes will stay laden, configured to fix faces. They'll get these lames fame and helicopters, 7 offers, while the intelligent they never foster. Better monsters, heaven bound to set atop a post-apocalyptic water world as I'm Kevin Costner. All of us are spacebound, we fell from grace and taught ourselves how to fly on the way down. You can scream it with us, unapologetically GU, no forgiveness. For what it costs, we don't want it. We address our ignorance as stupid people flaunt it. We invest in poetry while you betray the honest. Flee the cage so you can peep the sonnet. All of us are spacebound. We fell from grace and taught ourselves how to fly on the way down. You can scream it with us, unapologetically GU, no forgiveness. For what it costs, we don't want it. We address our ignorance as stupid people flaunt it. We invest in poetry while you betray the honest. Flee the cage so you can peep the sonnet. All of us are spacebound. We fell from grace and taught ourselves how to fly on the way down. You can scream it with us, unapologetically.
God damn it.
No forgiveness.
Sneaky little bitch.
For what it costs, we don't want it. We address our ignorance as stupid people flaunt it. We invest in poetry while you betray the honest. Flee the cage so you can peep the sonnet.
Most people are so quick to want to latch onto some sort of identity, some sort of group identity where they can say, who's going to do the thinking for me? Who's going to make this decision for me? Who's going to tell me what's right or wrong? But most people do not have the capacity and do not want to take on the responsibility to make those decisions in the first place.
Yo. Speech name flagrant. I'm more concerned with unelected deep state agents. Weed stay blazing. Gone is we, law the people who speak honestly. Now it's often speech you'll be arrested by the thought police.
He's so tricky.
In style, the outrage is frivolous. Through the lens of now, they call my criticisms bigoted. Dormant and spurned, unending are the war terms. While I'm more concerned, our memories are short-termed. We fall for words, they watch behaviors. All they have to do is change the face and they can play us. Turn us on our neighbors. Neutral zones drawn along the saviors. Brutal the pawns offer the invasion. Any deviation of the status quo, right, left, life, death, they'll label you a radical. They'll seek to neutralize the threat you pose. Aim at you, the press, like the rest of the intellectuals. And you think they want open minds?
Yeah.
Crazy is the whole design. Maybe if you know the signs, we can make its growth decline. The programming of better drones. Just want a MIDI and a set of clones. Align where they expect a toe. Or any independent mind who thinks for self is threat to code. They'll want you to be a part of their forces, but you might have a different opinion on guns and worship. You might not toe the line on abortion, or think tax is extortion, or even think of the facts as important. Who makes the rules to this group or club? Do they declare for me my enemies and who to love? Proof is scrub that isn't narrative, that lucid drug. Will they stay consistent when below and true above? Ruminations too salacious, true and basic. The safest are the dronings of the unimatrix. Dismiss this planet's god as candle law. All to see a return is the cancel mob. The highest treason. If you don't subscribe to an identity allegiance, they'll decry your thesis. While they sit with the sin of hypocrites, the recidivism is tenuous. But the stench of his
no idea.
On us. From the state corrupt to the funnies and race hustlers, I can't fuck with members like they carry in card. They love power when it's their team in charge. Lead us to war or peaceful divorce. You're either in breach of the fort or thief in the courts. This ain't the choir when you preach in the Lord. Do jaded ire makes the people ignore it. Yup. And you think they want open minds? They just here to make sure that you toe the line. Crazy is the whole design. Maybe if you know the signs, we can make its growth decline. The programming of better drones. Just want a MIDI and a set of clones. Align where they expect a toe. Or any independent mind who thinks for self is threat to code. You think they want open minds? They just here to make sure that you toe the line.
Oh fuck! Oh, he got me still. I didn't see that.
Maybe if you know the signs, we can make its growth decline. The programming of better drones. Just want a MIDI and a set of clones. Align where they expect it to. Or any independent mind who thinks for self is threat to code.
I wish you would.
Yeah. Tight
I
board.
just realized their entire team is AP. Build a little MR.
Yeah. Yeah. Little gray men say his flow awesome. Try to keep up if you want to get lost. The fundamental forces are giving me a chance to comply or not. I got fifth world problems. Out of here with the haze.
realize I
years
just
without a
like
fear in the
shooting
space.
them all.
Got him in a fear without a fear in the face. Well, all I have is fear from the weird sense of taste. Jupiter, gas, prison, planet. You wanna get stabbed? Lethal information in every sequel. I mean everything go, but I'm one of its calves. Listen up, it's a bluff, fit it tough, sick enough, rigid luck, vivid lust, been amok, in a bus, 10 of us, been a bus. Might as well hit them, they play at them, might as well split them, they can't fathom, mine won't let them, they spray weapon, I'ma throw venom.
Ah, gosh, she
Minutes
hurts.
before, enemies pour, in through the suffering misery doors, abrupt invisibly course, stuck with a cynic's remorse, and thus, war, knowing the injuries forged, memories tend to be gore, members are sent to be warned, only one tall for the simile, yep. Living in the city on the type forever on the west side of town where I'm liking the weather. Type 4 rap or die sword that'll take two timelines and then tie them together. Blue light beam, violent stellar. New life stream, wider the better. Moon side of the few with the crew riding. You live with the fools in the crevice.
Same responsible and insane world isn't sane.
First, I should have burst out of that.
Better get him a new life and a blue light for the netty kind of blue with a thing. Under the floor, the show restored, the board distorted a bit. This crap teleported, your dimension.
Bullshit.
The realm with the moral sit in the backpack. At the back is a map that I packed half of it after the fact that I lost the other half. Traveling back from the past to pity. Trying to get back to the type for. Hoping the feeling I get this open ability. Hit a moment humility. Had to show it a pillar to pick apart of the pack of the potent villainy. Sticking it far in the back. I'm hoping you're feeling me.
Ooh, that was fun.
Somebody asked what happened. I'll tell you. I've seen us evolve and moving past it. We're more inclined to burn it all and smoke the ashes.
Grab that.
No communication, just don't be clashes. One clumsy step falling forward, three going backwards. Faster facts that'll chase you back when the money runs. From secular to pastor, I'll be the axe that you're running from. Criticisms that never seem to face the state, created in the face of deteriorating race relations. Foolish vagrants seeking a safer space, trying to keep my tunes from the playlist aboard the space station. Dismantle, .9 canceled, still waving the flag of the future despite trample. Music is worse, people respect the lame sound. Backpedal, reverse, stuck retreading the same ground. Stiff back of the hearse, caught up seeking the fame crown. Plain down, it's clown world. Avoid the rabbit hole or get bound, hurled from even higher heights than where clouds flow.
Oh, you're so fucking close.
Living out the end game, thinking we'd be at point 8. Planetary, we ain't even national. State budgets leveraging cities to be irrational. Fact-based solutions never make it.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We're coming around now.
And I ain't even scraped the reality yet. 1 second, this Armageddon, next is time to relax. It took a third world war zone for me to respect. I took a second world cab ride for each to reflect. Absurd trying to curtail greed. We splurge complaining that we're oppressed, smoking first world weed, stressed. Empathy dead, no giving sympathy. While anyone who thinks any different is with the enemy.
Oh.
Destroyer of heavens, we don't deserve an laid amongst the wreckage. I'm snatching that .7 from you. They took me out of my age to find a quaint, hairless age still divided by race. And with these long lists of grievances decided by rage, success and failures decided by fate, I think I'm out of my cage. How can I solve the next lesson if I'm falling down the corridor?
What? I'm gonna buy it.
Terror, the peak of knowledge, a breach of solace. The climb was never meant to be parabolic.
Got a quick silver stash just because it's the only thing with MR I can buy.
Deceivers thinking they're fair and honest. Wasting our time as the hour burns, a dismal downward turn, complete with the shifting.
It would be nice to not get CC.
From king of the jungle down to the alley worms. .6 is what's left, thinking it's how we learn.
The evolution of a natural selection does not tell us the deeper question that we're asking.
Oh no.
Which is why. What's this deeper reality and what's it up to and why? All it tells us is that whatever reality is, it's not what you see. What you see is just an adaptive fiction. So just to linger on this fascinating bold question that shakes you out of your dream state. Does this fiction still help you in building intuitions as literary fiction does about reality?
Late and calm, making of songs, breakage of bombs. One of the depraved with the vagrant to cons. Run up on the lake of the grave when it dawns. Then I awake in a pod. Journey underway till it's odds with the face of the gods. And the stake in the cause. Looking for mistakes and the flaws. I crave for the stars, but they no longer exist. No more of the new to be had. I stayed on the barge, right near the warmth of the disc. Taking in the view of
Oh god. Well, she's down.
Sitting on the edge of the end with the last bit of cosmos until it's all done.
Just hold. Yep, just hold. Hold that turret.
From the safe state. Enter the simulation, I'm a mainstay. Well, just trying to see you ascend to the same place. So play until we change fates. You don't want it to end, but you can't stay. So leave us with the kin that we gain late. And the bow and arrow event that we aim straight. It's all recursive, broad immersive, alls we purchase. All to circumvent the laws we work with on a dark ship. Many of us long from purpose.
Thinking I might build a death. Nah, it's stupid.
Costly churches as a veteran of lofty searches that can sell them on the bogs we lurking as impediment to godly worship.
Well, it's interesting that you say introspect to the bottom.
Oh no, that hit me.
Because, again, this is in the same spirit of what I said before.
Just to try and rip through the little bit of armor they have.
What answer we would give to your question?
Last whisper.
Our position, cost admission, all existence, raw commitment with evolved conviction as we all live as citizens of starless fiction. Charred through ages, raw new life here, a small few pages, long view night in, and all new matrix, and hues of lightware, it's all too basic. Nested, every path you're on, you've already selected. With you lasting long in the depths of the essence, you can crash these songs on celestial efforts. In the vast of it all, we created a nexus, sans imperfections, we readily etched it. Canvas reflected, we aggressively tested, novels ingested, all for the irrelevance respite. Built up on a ship in a bottle, only to build it on a ship in a bottle. Loaded for living on the blip in the hollow, with more experience than any can follow. Aboard a city of committee and power. many want a sitting in ours. We are known to take infinity showers. The MOs make the lineage ours. Though we are coded from a synergy prowess. The feet alone will make our enemies cower. Set in its track and the rest is freeform. Where we simulate sex in the flesh and the threat of excess and where death is a respawn. When you plug in the disc, the abyss under risk of the stresses and pressures to keep going. You just see all the seconds as ocean with waves of a days to get wrecked in the sea storm.